Once again, love keeping Frozen Touch against Rogue. I like this entire hand. This entire hand is just nothing but solid minions. I'd like to play Iron Deep Trog as quickly as possible here. So that way if they want to play spells or anything, if they don't have Serrated Bone Spike, it's difficult for them to play spells. This turn 2, this turn 3 with maybe a 2-drop or maybe just a 3-drop in general is fine. Okay, so their 40-card deck makes it a little bit harder to kill them, but it also means they're gonna less consistently get their really good cards. So it's gonna be just less likely that they have Serrated Bone Spike, right? And you play that. It's gonna be less likely they have it because they have to draw through way more cards in their deck. Okay, I mean, they just Hero Power hit that. Like I said, we're just gonna play the Prismatic Elemental to discover a card and hit their face. If they want to hit that again, that's fine. This costs less. I do like dealing damage. Desperate Prayer is useless. This is surprisingly okay, actually. No, Rats of Extraordinary Size for 5 mana. Not that bad. Floods the board, could infuse Frozen Touch if they live. It can maybe curve out into a Deathborn. And it's a board of minions, which is something that Rogue typically struggles against. Yeah, sure, why not? Worst case scenario, we'd get very little value out of it. Best case scenario, we get a board of tons of 1/1s. Best case scenario, we're able to hit with them a couple of times and get some extra value. Concoction, okay, cool. Okay, another Prismatic Elemental. I mean, this 2-drop into this 1-drop seems pretty good. I could also just play Arc Splitter, but I think this and then the Alchemist is best. Vile Call. The more minions I think we're able to pump out onto the board, the better. Because I think that Rogue just, again, historically struggles with removal. If I take Cold Case, they're gonna guess I took Cold Case. Let's go build a Snowman, because it's also a fairly decent option, but it's the one they're probably not gonna choose. What? How? How did you know? I thought I was playing mind games with you, but you out mind gamed me because you read that I was gonna read you, so then you adjusted. Oh my gosh, I basically just played rock, paper, scissors and got read like a book. Kind of insane, actually. We're gonna go coin into Rats of Extraordinary Size and just pump out minions. Again, kind of hard for them to deal with a lot of this stuff. If we need to, we got Deathborn. We also got a ton of 1-mana 5/5s. I can't believe he read me. Stream Sniper? True, could be a Stream Sniper. I'm kidding, it's probably not a Stream Sniper, and if they are, you know what? I just appreciate the view. I'm farming aggro decks with Control Warrior, and the world feels really good right now. I feel like that's definitely something. We're gonna hit with the 1/1s, boom, 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 3 of them, and then we're gonna play Astalar and 3 Giant Rats. Astalar, and then we're gonna play 3 Giant Rats. They can't really deal with it right now. They haven't played Jackpot or anything, and we have 15 damage on board with just these, which is not bad. And an infused Frozen Touch, which I probably should have played, but I'd still rather play these big minions over anything else. You know what? Instead of Astalar, it could have been Frozen Touch, but I wanted the minion on the board and to get other Astalar. Maybe I should have gone for maximum value. I don't know. Deathborn looks really solid right now. I mean, true. No, it's gonna be Gigafin. Mother! Why? Why is it every time? Oh my god. Every time. I hate this game. I despise this game with my whole being. I cannot believe it. I am flabbergasted. Oh, I knew it. I knew it. Oh my god, don't get another Gigafin, please. Leviathan? I mean, I'm not a fan, but if they trade in, Deathborn's pretty good here. You're hitting Astalar? Fair enough, actually, it makes sense. Oh my gosh. No rogue scam, please, as I'm saying. Oh, everything that could have been going right for me was going right, and then they just destroyed me. It's a rogue secret. Oh, yes. Yes! Hit it, minion. Cool. Love to see it. You're gonna go face with that? I don't care. I don't care. Okay? You heard me right. I couldn't care less. We're gonna go bonk, it dies. Oh no, boo-hoo. Then we play this to get an arcane bolt. And they're gonna play Deathborn. Boom, bitch. Look at that. That's a pretty good board. I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my marbles. I need help saving my sanity. It's gonna be scabs. Oh, it's gonna be scabs and everything's gonna get bounced back to my hand and they're gonna be able to play their stuff again. Why, man? Every time. Okay, 2 of them die, so maybe they hit the stealth minions. They don't. That's not how it works, apparently. That's my bad for not knowing. Okay, that's fine. Snow Flurry's kinda good. Are you objection? You counterspell? Yeah. Let's go, boom, boom, frozen touch. I mean, if I can survive like 2 more turns and I can get some more things off of the arc splitter, I mean, there's a world where I could still win. Fortunately, they haven't found any healing. You can still burst them, I have faith. Yeah, I think I could definitely still burst them. It's possible. It definitely is still possible. They get their stupid Leviathan back though. Why the... What? Oh, how is it 3? Why are you 3 mana? Oh, because of the... Oh my god. I'm dead. Oh my god. Wait, I'm alive. I'm alive with 2. It doesn't matter, I'm still dead. Oh. Are you kidding me? Randomly generated Gigafin. Hollow with criminal lineup. Oh my god. I had a really good opening hand too. Yeah, nothing really saves me here. We're just gonna concede. I like this hand. We don't want Thalnos, but 1, 2, 3, pretty good curve right off the bat. I mean, only thing that really makes it better is top decking like a Frozen Touch. Actually, no, a Frostreef Dungeoneer would be better, I think, because it'll allow us to draw a card while generating a board. Frozen Touch would also be pretty good because if minions die, we'll be able to get value. The problem is, oh my word. I did not expect that. I mean, I guess it could still be a big spell mage, but I'm thinking now that maybe it's a more aggressive mage like me. I'm gonna take Cold Case. I knew it was Cold Case.
Yes, that's the one.
You can't fool me. We're also gonna play it. Congratulations, I'm gonna take Deathborn. They're gonna choose Deathborn. Maybe they choose Sunwell though, because the Sunwell is a good option. I probably should have played more mind games with them and waited. Ooh, they probably chose the Sunwell. What fools! What a foolish mistake. Imagine, I could never imagine making a mistake like that. Runed Orb, okay, it's gonna be a bit of a problem. As soon as they play their Cold Case, I'm gonna like coin Deathborn. We're gonna play you. What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? We get a Quick Shot. I'm gonna take Quick Shot. I think it's the best. I mean, 1 mana for some extra burst damage could be good. Turn 3, turn 4, turn 5. Uh-oh. I'm gonna hit him in the face, see what happens first. Nothing, okay. I will freeze this minion. I'm gonna play you next turn as just a 1 mana card to bait out something, and then play Coin to see if it's Counterspell, and then Cold Case if it's not, and then Knight the Sanctum if it is. And then it looks like we're gonna have to play Deathborn turn 6, but I'm totally okay with it. I guess we could play Flurry actually to bait it out, because I think that's gonna be more important than the Cold Case. Yeah, maybe that's more important. Let's go, let's hit, and then Flurry a 2/2. Oh my word. You're Oasis ally? That I did not expect. Okay, I actually do think it's correct to freeze the 3/6. and play a 1/2, and then eventually coin out Deathborn. No, this is not bad. This is a fine situation to be in. I'm actually 100% okay with this. Maybe we don't coin out Deathborn. I guess there's a world where we could also just like flurry and continue to stall out a little bit. They're gonna hit my 2/2. Hopefully it goes face. And hits that. It's okay. But the 3/4 is starting to take a little bit of damage, which is nice. We can freeze it again, play Cold Case, and just play things out slow, I think. I think playing things out slow is the way, is the direction I would like to go. Pings that, it's fine. They didn't draw Frost Spell, which is good for me. We freeze their entire board again. We can play Cold Case, and then we can coin out Frozen Touch, I think. Boom. Flurry to freeze these two. Cold Case just to get out more minions, and then I want to coin out Frozen Touch so I can get the Infuse back, because I really need to start doing more damage, and I need to start doing it fast. We're going to play Deathborn next turn, probably with a Suspicious Alchemist afterwards. They could play Deathborn, but if they play Deathborn, which is what I think they might do, I'm going to play Deathborn in response to theirs. And the only way that I get wrecked by this is if they play a second Deathborn after I play mine, which is just very unlikely for them to have. So I basically was trying to play to all of my strengths here, and I think I covered all my bases. I don't know if you saw my message earlier, but have you been to any of the Second Sky festivals? I saw in one of your videos this week that you said... you like porter, but good taste. I have not, no, actually. Kind of wish that I did, but I don't. I haven't really gone to any of the festivals. I don't really know why. It's just not something that I've particularly had an interest in doing. I mean, no, it's actually a lie. I've actually thought about it a lot, but I just never pulled the trigger on doing it. How do I want to do this? I mean, I want to play Deathborn, but I also don't want to waste it. I think I can freeze a couple of minions and play this out kind of just and be boring. Like, I can freeze this, I can freeze this. Well, I'll freeze this so it doesn't freeze me, and then just keep going face. So we'll freeze here. We'll freeze this to get another minion, and I think we're just going to go face. I'll play like you to discover a spell. And I don't really think it even matters at this point. Siphon mana? Hold up. Wait, Siphon mana could be insane. Wait, no, Siphon Mana is kind of nuts. But they play Siphon Mana on my thing, which is not great. But I think I'd rather play this because it's 3 mana. And I don't really have anything that I care about losing. So let's just do that to do as much damage as possible. Go full face here. They're going to choose the Explosive Rune. They have to. But I'm just trying to put on as much damage as I can, because I think if they're the deck that I think they're going... I need to try to kill them as fast as possible before they get a ton of, like, solid alibis. Always Pyroblast? Look, if I had 8 or 9 mana, I would have chosen it. For sure. 100%. Unfortunately, I don't have it. Okay, that goes off. That's gonna do a decent amount of damage. I'm gonna play Agwyn into Frozen Touch. Agwyn gets killed immediately, but I don't really care, because, I mean, I get the Death Rattle into the deck. And then this, I mean, actually, no, I still want to play Frozen. I'm supposed to play Frozen Touch first because I know that she's going to die. That was my bad. That was actually a misplay, for sure. I will still go Frozen Touch, though, to do 3 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus, if we draw any minion, we're able to go off, really. That wasn't... It doesn't really matter because I don't think we're going to get to the point where the Infuse... will matter. They got a solid alibi and they're playing it instantly. Oh, Wildfire? Weird. Cold Case? Okay. Sure. But yeah, the Infuse, I guess, doesn't really matter. Oh, no. That's not good. I don't really want to do that, but going Deathborn, I think, just makes the most sense to me. And then play Prismatic Elemental afterwards so it doesn't take damage for no reason. Anything that does damage? Riot, no. Bless, maybe. If a minion lives, like this minion, if it miraculously lives, we'll take Bless for now, because Shell Shot I don't really care too much about. And now all we have to do is draw a minion, please. Most of my minions are cheap. If I draw any minion, I'm able to play pretty much all of my spells immediately. Just have to hope for no solid alibi. Reckless Apprentice. Yeah, but the 1/3 does still live, which means Bless could do something. The explosive runes, okay, that's nice. The explosive rune still goes off and does that little bit of extra damage that I wanted. Cold case comes down for a little bit more survivability. Give me a minion. We get the snow flurry, cool. That should just be GG, right? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No. Yeah, we easily have lethal here. This is 5. Wait, hold up. I just need to make sure. 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Yeah, this is plenty of damage. Boom. Boom. Arcane Bolt. Bless. Ping. And then Quick Shot to draw an extra card. And then we have 3 more damage. Cool. Okay. Cool. I don't think I'd ever keep Agwyn in my opening hand. Definitely too slow. Thalnos isn't great. Frozen Touch is interesting because if I keep it in my hand, it gets infused faster, but if I don't have a minion, it's a little clunky, but I'll keep it. I think that I could potentially snowball this. One of the main reasons I did that is because against a rogue that has limited, if possibly even 0 healing, this being 12 damage basically minimum right here, if I can get 3 minions to die, is pretty good. That does not even include extra spell damage from something like Thalnos. Let's just do that and freeze their face. My hand is so cheap, I feel like it's pretty likely that I end up freezing things on other turns, so I don't really feel the need to, like, save the freeze. I guess I could have saved it for 1 turn, but next turn I was going to play Nightcloak Sanctum anyway, and then coming into turn 4, I mean, if I ever want to ping, it's 2 mana. I don't really think I need to deal with several minions here. We'll play the Dungeoneer. That's just way better than the Sanctum if they have nothing on the board. We get Deathborn, beautiful. Chef's kiss, mwah. What should a new player do to start playing decently competitive decks? A friend of mine just started playing and he doesn't have any decent decks, but I don't know how to help him. So right now it's actually really good because one of the best decks in the game is Green Unholy Death Knight. And the reason why this is really good for them is because a lot of the Death Knight cards, at least for like the prologue and stuff, if you do the solo adventure and whatever, it's cheaper and it's pretty free to play friendly. We'll also freeze the 6/5 and just go phase. Not to mention the Unholy Death Knight deck is just really cheap in general. And the only legendary you really need is Mirrogar, which again I think you get in the prologue for the Lich King or whatever it's called. So I think that it's a good time to play as like a free-to-play player, at least for that deck. And then Aggro Druid is at least playable. It's not insanely good, but it's fine. I'll probably kill off that. Why are you not killing off one of the 2/2s? I guess you don't want it to freeze anything. Fair enough. 1, 2, 3 things go here. Let's hit here and just hope it doesn't hit the 2/2. If it hits the 2/2, we're changing strategies. But if it hits the 6/5 or the 4/3 or even their face, it's fine. Okay, hits that, perfect. We're gonna go bonk into bonk. And then we're gonna play Deathborn for 5 and get several, I guess maybe I could have gone double Frozen Touch, but I think this was ultimately better to get more minions on the board and control it a little bit. We can play Frozen Touch next turn with Thalnos and stall out and just let it re-infuse. We do miss out on a little bit of damage, but I think it's still good. Okay. Hopefully they get nothing too insane that like wipes my board. Okay, fair enough. I mean, things happen, right? Things like this happen all the time. Why do bad things happen to good people? Thalnos, I'll double activate this. I was really hoping they'd survive. We're getting pretty close to being able to win this game, though. We have a decent amount of damage, plus Agwyn in a little bit. We can discover another spell. I do think we'll be able to win. It's just like, why? Why did you have to randomly generate a Condemn? There are so many other cards. Never mind. I'm going to lose my mind if I think about it any longer. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Condemn is at least not the biggest deal in the world. And we can freeze a couple of cards here. 3, 6. Yeah, it's not enough to win the game. Let's discover a spell. Maybe we can get something off of this. I mean, we're going to flurry and freeze his other minions as well and just try to kill him with direct damage in a second. So yeah, we'll take that. Play Vengeful Visage. They can't really hit my face at all, like I said. And then I'm going to play you, freeze their face. Freeze this. Double freeze these. And I mean, we don't really have to do anything else at this point. Take me in the face of the 4-3, they're gonna die. If 2 of these minions die, we win the game with the frozen touch. We should win the game here. I see, so Unholy Death Knight is the best choice, thanks for the help. Yeah, I think, I would personally say that it's the best choice. I do think so. If anybody else has any other budget deck options, I think Pure Paladin is also okay. You need the Countess for that, but that's really the only one that you need in terms of legendary cards. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. And the other ones are replaceable. So you can run Pure Paladin as well for fairly cheap, if you would like. Oh, they gain armor off of that. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Fair enough. Those 2 things get infused. I don't think I'm dead. They have 25 damage. If they attack me, they will lose. How much damage is this? That's 15. Or that's 10, sorry. This is 10, 12, 13. We can do 13 damage with this. Nah, I think I'm gonna just play Agwin. And then we're gonna go bonk, coin, this. And then the 1 will kill this off, because we'll be able to kill him off with these things next turn anyway. And lowering the damage by just a little bit is pretty nice. I don't know, like, this is the thing with Thief Rogue, right? They always are in the game, because if they discover something good, like the Condemn, they can completely swing the game in their favor. I don't know. If I lose this game, it's all because they randomly generated a 0-mana Condemn. You should make a series where you play the most meta decks and try to climb the rankings as high as possible. I don't like playing super competitively, though. I like playing, like, 1 or 2 decks at a time and just having fun. They give you a free deck. They do also give you a free deck, and if you do play and you get a free deck, take the Hunter one or the Mage one. I think those are the 2 best because Big Hunter and Big Spell Mage are pretty solid. That would be my personal recommendation. Enough of yeah, they have to concede. They can't attack. I kill them from hand next turn. It's GG. Another super good hand. Iron Deep Trog turn 1 to play around Coin and Schooling. Frostweave Dungeoneer is just like the most efficient card in this deck, or one of the most efficient cards in this deck. And then Suspicious Alchemist, I mean, I could just play if I ever need to fill up some mana to discover a card or do something cool. We don't have a spell in hand, so the Sorceress is pretty useless. We're gonna go Trog, like I said, nothing really changes there. And I'm trying to think about what I want to do next turn. Probably Alchemist into just Sorceress. Yeah, we didn't draw any other spell. I'll take Siphon Mana, reducing the cost of Siphon Mana by 1 for a little bit of extra burst damage. Never hurt anybody. Question now is Dungeoneer or Nightcloak Sanctum? I think it's got to be Dungeoneer to apply as much pressure as possible. What could you possibly have guessed differently? Why would you not? Huh? I'm very confused. So they're gonna end up killing off the Trog here. I'm gonna play Frostweave Dungeoneer. They get a totem. It's a taunt totem. Kind of unfortunate. Boom. This hits here. And then these go face. Ooh. That's really good. If we actually get to play Siphon Mana, we can reduce this to 5 and actually go crazy in the not too distant future, especially with a ton of totems out there. This could end up being very good for us. Wind Chill, fair enough. Doesn't really matter. They got another taunt one, which is a little bit annoying. I want to try to freeze their face. Another one of those, okay. Might, oh, that's a little bit rude, actually. I think I want to Siphon Mana this, even though it's only going to reduce the cost of 1 thing. And then a top-decked Nightcloak Sanctum to kill this off. And then these all go face. I don't know, I think it's still worth it. Worst case scenario, we can trade in something else, play another Nightcloak Sanctum. Another cool thing we can do is just play Deathborn. Get a whole bunch of skeletons. They devolve them, which would suck. I mean, maybe I don't want to go Deathborn, actually. Because, like, here's the thing. Primordial Wave doesn't remove the minions. They just become a lot of 1-drop, so it probably cuts my damage down by about half, but it's not like the biggest deal in the world. And I can just keep pushing face damage. They could possibly play a Goldshire Knoll next turn. They could... Wait, that was free? They just don't have a Goldshire Knoll then. Another Deathborn? Okay, you know what? Maybe I do play Deathborn and wipe everything because I have a second one that I could just play right afterwards. Let's just do that then, I guess. Since we have a second one, we might as well wipe everything and get a ton of volatile skeletons. Unfortunately, we only get 4. A little bit of a bummer, but it's not that big of a deal. He's still frozen. They have to play Primordial Wave. And then we still have freeze to deal with this if it ends up coming to that. So it's gonna have to be one more Piranha and then coin Primordial, right? No? Okay, then they're probably gonna just trade coin for what? Primordial's more than 1 or more than 2. Totem into a free transform everything into one that costs 2 higher, right? Transform that one, sure. Deathwing's a problem, for sure. Kill the 3, cool. That's fine, we go face with these. We'll probably play another Deathborn. And then just get a whole bunch of other things here. I mean, I guess I could try to find lethal off of you instead. Is that better or worse? Is it better or worse to try to find lethal off of you? We have 6, 7 damage. We have 6 damage. We need 2 volatile skeletons to go first. Or to go face. You know what? I think Deathborn's better. Because we get another board of minions, we get 5 of them. And we have a fairly good chance that they both hit face here. Or that 2 of them hit face, because there's only the 1 target here. Yeah, statistically, 2 go here, 2 go there most of the time.